Polo just prestigious, sweats and tees, no unnecessary accessories. The GOAT just from features. Proceed with procedures. He look rich, but he broke just egregious. Don't trust rappers, trust in Jesus. Whole team approach Costa Rican, coast on boats from top models. They my click. I sip orange juice in the VIP.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to Bay. Here's Williamson. Shoots from the baseline. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. In the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And finished off by Collins.
And a big reason why Beal's a good passer, he has a high basketball IQ. That is a smart kick out right there.
Pass to Alvarado. Orland's moving it around. Bay wide open, and he fired. James Harden with the rebound. Collins finds Harden. Lopez outside. Now here's Beal. Three-pointer, and the three ball is good. And now it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
And what I love about his performance tonight, he started slow, but he refocused at halftime, and he has really picked it up.
Now here's Looney, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And the jam by Harden.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
Now here's Williamson. He's diluting. Good D by Lopez.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Leonard kicks to Collins. Back to Leonard. Three-pointer. Gets rebounded by New Orleans. Looney's got 6 rebounds in the game. Williamson outside. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harden's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Over Alvarado. Harden the pass to Leonard. Collins setting the pick for Harden. Down low. And stolen by Williamson. Inside. Here's Looney. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half-second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Leonard. Dunn comes in for Beal, and Paul subbed in for James Harden. The Pelicans also changing it up. Yves Nisi, he's checked in for Looney. Jones comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Fears is subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Outside, Bogdanovich. Paul passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
Here's Fears. And stolen by Dunn. Over in the corner, Paul. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Paul's got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I'd say offensive rebounding has also been a big factor as well. And not just getting the boards, but more importantly, converting those into second chance points.
And here are the Pelicans now. Following the miss shot by Bogdanovich. On the wing, Jones. Hands it from downtown.
An unpredictable guard. Fears is solid at realizing when he should look to dish.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Now Dunn. Pass to Paul for the three. Messi grabs the rebound.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And stolen by Dunn. Paul for three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And here is Williamson. Fires the three. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Lopez finds Paul. Now here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. Just 5 to shoot. And Jones sends it back. They retain possession. And now here comes Jones, leading the break. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Yeah, now 1 of 4 here in the fourth quarter.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. Down low, Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Messi. Fears with it, and slam dunk by Fears.
Oh, Fears. How explosive.
Fears done, and it's blocked. Outside, Jones, and the dunk by Williamson.
Well, you can throw that ball anywhere for Zion Williamson. He's going to go get it.
Clippers leading by 4. Ball looking over the floor, and stolen by Williamson. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And Jaron Lue calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Bogdanovich. Bradley Beal's checked in for Dunn. And it's James Harden in for Chris Paul. The Pelicans also changing it up. Kevon Looney is checked in for Yves Messi. Jose Alvarado comes in for Jones. And Murray subbed in for Fear. There's Looney. James Harden picking up that last basket. No good from outside.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Beal. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Tries it from 9. He squares up and sinks it. He's got 22.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Leonard attacking. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Driving to the basket. Good work defensively by Harden.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And one of the league's most gifted scorers, Beal relishes any chance he gets to finish while getting fouled.
Free throw good, Beal. Pelicans trail by 5. Here's Murray to the middle. He's looking for Looney and finds him, and he gets the bucket.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Harden. Lobs it up for Zubac. And a fast break now for the Pelicans to tie it up. Rebound by the Clippers.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Here's Collins for 3. Murray rips down the board.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Can't tie it up as that one goes astray. And so Harden will bring it up for L.A. Right side, Leonard. Kawhi drills the three-pointer.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Cleared away by Leonard. Clippers leading by 6. And he banks the layup in.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Now here's Murray. Fires the three. Cleared away by Leonard.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the three.
Collins. And the three misses. Pelicans trail by 8. Williamson. And there's the dunk.
Well, you love seeing this from Zion. The talent we know is undeniable. And tonight, so is the production.
Harden. No good there. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now Murray from deep. That one is off.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Collins against Murray. Williamson there for the rebound.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And the foul on Harden. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
That is a huge shot by Murray when his team needed it most. He just loves these moments.
Leonard, it's off target. Murray fires away. Another chance, and that's in there. Excellent awareness.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
And teams always try to get physical with Chris Paul, but he just goes about his business. If that means points at the line, so be it.
And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that three-point lead.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. He was direct with his message, saying, quote, "This is the playoffs. Leave it all out there on the floor. It's winning time. Finish it." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Well, they really needed that right there from Murray. That is a huge bucket.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope just a miss.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Murray. Going inside. It drops.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. For the win, it falls! But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may review it here. Well, they are going to...
The previous play is under review.
And as the officials originally ruled. Well, they had thought they had the game already won. Now they've got their fingers crossed.
You know, with the entire series in the balance here, I mean, you're certainly grateful in a situation like this.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the officials have looked it over and confirmed the basket was no good. We're going to go to overtime.
Yeah, that's what it looked like from here. I didn't think he got it off, but that is exactly the situation the replay rule was invented for. They couldn't let that go without checking.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. Now here's Murray. In the 4 and 5, it's Williamson and Looney. DeJounte Murray is out there with Jose Alvarado.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Collins. Whoa!
Unreal!
And how about the mobility from the big man? I love when Collins takes charge and goes aggressively to the hoop.
Collins against Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Now Murray. Beal pulls it down.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And the coaches want this from Beal. Play aggressive, force your way to the stripe.
Throw good, Beal. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Pelicans trail. Now, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Williamson. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Leonard. Leonard with the screen on Williamson. Leonard finagling one in close.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Murray. Rebounded by Zubac.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Collins setting the big for Leonard. Now Collins. Oh, the slam dunk.
There's the unselfishness of Kawhi Leonard, keeping his teammates involved.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 5. Jacks up a 3. Hands off.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
Here's Beal. It's stolen by Alvarado. Now Williamson. He got it again. Sensational.
And talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. This guy is clutch. The 3 goes down.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
On the wing, Murray. A 10-footer. Rebounded by Zubac. Clippers leading by 6. Now Collins. Williamson there for the rebound. And there's the call on John Collins. That'll be his second foul of the game. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 so far in their 3-point attempts in overtime. Murray scanning the floor. Got it to go off the glass.
You have to appreciate the confidence that Murray plays with. He's never afraid to take the big shot.
Now Leonard. Alvarado with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Let's lose a 3. Can't get it to go. Clippers have gone a stellar 4 of 5 from the floor since the start of overtime.
Very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attack.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Adding these extra points is a huge difference this late in the game.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Here's Murray. Paul with the steal. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. The shot is good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Leonard against Murray. Beal outside. Now Zubac. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinal. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
James, night in and night out, this team comes ready to perform. What does this win say about your collective focus?
We've had that same mentality all year long. You know, whether it's bad record teams or guys in and out the lineups, we just had a mindset all season that this year is going to be special. So, you know, no matter who it is we play, we go out there and just try to compete at a high level and win as many games as we can.
It's about you, not the opponent. You got that right. Thanks, James.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, John Collins.